Hey everybody, this is Cromar with TGN, welcoming you to part 6 of Hyjal Uncensored. Yes, this one is with commentary, and hopefully for the foreseeable future I should be able to do commentary for these now that the Thanksgiving weekend is over. But anyway, so this continues my trek through Mount Hyjal in beta. Of course, if you haven't seen the other parts, they're a little more boring because I'm not talking, or less boring depending on whether or not you like listening to me talk. But anyway, this was recorded in the beta, very late in the beta. I did the entirety of Mount Hyjal, every single last quest, one by one. And this is part 6 of that journey. It took about 4 hours, got from almost 81 to almost 83. But anyway, so here I just did a turn-in to this Lena Night Sky or whatever. And this NPC is going to give me some problems later. I don't think it's in this part, but it might be in a later part. I can't remember. But anyway, this quest hub, the Grove of Asina, you're going to spend a lot of time here. Oh, good. This is Save the Wee Animals. I'm going on to one of the most ridiculous quests in the entire area. This other quest, Tyrus Blackhorn, is a lot more fun. I actually thought the Tyrus Blackhorn quest was pretty cool. This whole concept of allying with this satyr, who of course is going to betray you. Spoiler alert. But that's okay. So you head over to this area. This was fun. There was just one like really stupid part to this quest chain that annoyed the crap out of me. Yeah, not the actual fighting though. That's easy. So for this section, you notice the Save the Wee Animals says you have to save 0. You have to save 10 frightened animals. So we'll see how that goes. You actually pick them up like you know, put them in your pocket, which is kind of funny. The actual enemies here, of course, are trivial, like everything, really. Now, you notice I've been 81 for a while, and I have not trained Unleashed Elements, or Unleash Elements, the level 81 ability for shamans, and there's no good excuse. I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted to do it all in one sitting, and I did. There's no reason to do that. It doesn't help you any. So obviously, don't be a dummy. Just go ahead and hearth back to Orgrimmar and get your training done at 81. Unless you know it's an ability that's totally irrelevant, then don't worry about it. But obviously, Unleash Elements is an excellent ability, and you should take it. I just didn't do it until after filming. Anyway. Yes, very interesting. Grinding quest after grinding quest. I did hope that they would change it up a little bit with Hyjal. Actually, if you do Vashtir, it's a lot more interesting. Vashtir was actually the very first video I did for TGN, believe it or not. But and the sound quality kind of sucks, and the editing is so-so, but I'm still pretty proud of it because it's the first one I did for TGN. But the questing in Vashtir is much more interesting. Plot-wise, I probably prefer this. The Vashtir plot's kind of silly, but I do like the plot here. It's just that quests themselves are very, very simple for the most part. Although there's a couple of very interesting ones. I do like the way you portal into the Firelands. That's really cool. And I do like the Joust, which you'll be seeing a while later. And there's some other neat stuff, but the majority of the quests are go to this area, kill these guys, pick this stuff up off the ground, and go turn it in, and then go to your next quest hub, you know. And a bunch of, you know, important lore figures show up and don't do much until the very end, so. But that's not bad. I still enjoyed the zone overall, despite the quest being a little slow, because everything was very tightly packed. It wasn't confusing in the slightest. It wasn't weird. There were no like quests that send you out in the middle of nowhere for one quest. It was always groups of quests. That always helps. Helps the grinding speed too. Now, as you saw, I don't have any of the frightened wee animals yet, and I probably should have gathered them all up as I was fighting, but I figured I could just pick them up, fly around, pick up the next one. Probably easier on like a druid or something. Okay, we've killed enough raging firestorms there past Gromar. Let's go ahead and do some other quests now. I guess I just like killing these things, what can I say? Yeah, I do have to kill these fire lords, or these infernal lords, or whatever they're called too. Whatever, they're all the same. They're all corpses to me. Alright, there's a rabbit. Grab the rabbit. Grab it. Man, what was I thinking? I guess I just wasn't paying attention to what my quest was and just killing everything I see. Tend to get that sometimes. I like killing stuff. There we go. There's a rabbit. Save the rabbit. Come on, you can do it. It's so stupid. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can do this on while you're actually on your mount. I think I figured that out after messing around with it a bit. I was trying to figure out how to pick up this injured fawn. That's for another quest, though. Yeah, I definitely should have started collecting the animals as I was killing the initial firestorms to save time. These guys aren't even worth casting totems. So easy. Yeah, more of those injured fawns. Those are annoying. So yeah, I try to heal it. Doesn't work, as you can see. It just doesn't cast it at all. I try to bandage it. That didn't work either. It's alright. Next quest will be injured fawns. But in the meantime... Yeah, there you go. You can actually grab the animals while you're mounted, which is cool. So forget that thing earlier I said about Druid Flight Form. This is definitely the easiest way to do it. Come on. It's just hard to click. That's the only problem. I'm sure there's got to be a macro I can do or something. Maybe a target macro would make it easier. Oh well, just wait till you see the next quest in this chain if you think this is annoying. Get back here, you freaking thing. There we go. It's not like you can't just breed more bunnies, right? Like, I mean, really? You really gotta save every single one? Alright, there we go. So the animals too stupid to flee the firestorm themselves have been saved, so we're gonna go turn them in. One of the things I like about the story here, and not just this the Blackthorn stuff, Blackhorn, I mean, that I mentioned. I like the whole story where you're like gathering the ancients, and there's a lot of interesting characters like Tortola, or, is that his name? Tortola, something like that, and you know, the Aviana, the harpy chick, and some other people. That's kind of like bringing back the old ancients from the War of the Ancients and saying, hey, it's another war. We need you. It's just instead of the Burning Legion, we got to fight Deathwing and crap like that. So it's pretty cool. I like it. Now, she doesn't have a quest for me, right? No, I didn't think so. Maybe it's after this turn-in. Now, here's the... Oh, dear. Rescue 3 injured fawns. Okay. Now, it did take me a minute to find the trick for getting those stupid things to come back with you. In fact, you don't need to... well, I'll get to that in a minute. Sorry. Do this one first. These things are obviously... They just sit here. They don't have hardly any health, and you can just... Basically just drop your AoEs and insta-kill them and loot your bile berries or whatever it is. It's kind of silly. These guys give experience? I wasn't watching. I have to wait for the next one. It's just kind of a weird quest. Enhancement Shaman AoE is pretty limited. Fire Nova, you know, is pretty good, but... And it's nice to not have to channel it or spell cast it. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just not super effective. It's convenient, it's just not super effective is the way I should say it. It is a little crappy that you have to drop. You can't use Searing Totem, I mean, while you're using AoE. Anyway, there's the stupid pile berries. Now it's time to save the deer. Well, actually, let me get this done first. Yay, and agility trinkets. Pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, they definitely shower you with easy loot. No more difficult 5-man quest to get trinkets like it was back in Burning Crusade. The trinkets actually are agility trinkets too. That's amazing. Agility is such a insanely overpowered stat in Cataclysm. They're really gonna have to do something about that, honestly. In Cataclysm, all agility classes, it's so much bigger than any other stat by such a huge margin. It's absolutely ridiculous because it not only grants 2 attack power, it also grants crit. I mean, the whole reason that they originally made agility grant 1 attack power was so it wouldn't be so overpowered, and they did nothing to, you know, they just like, screw it, let's make it 2, and we'll do nothing to compensate, you know, to nerf it or anything, so whatever. But it's their game. They want an overpowered agility, they can do that. So here I'm going to try to figure out how to rescue these fawns, and now it starts out easy, you just click on them, right? Now the problem is hopefully the sound effect gets picked up, because I'm pretty sure, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. If the sound effect does get picked up, I'll shut up and raise the volume so you can hear it. Come on, guys. Okay, the fawn's still with me. Maybe it wasn't until later. There it is! Yes! It picked it up. Oh, it's brilliant. The freaking firestorm aggroed on the fawn and one-shotted the fawn. He just ran over and hit it. And when this happened, I thought I heard that, but I wasn't sure, and I was a little confused. Like, where the hell did my fawn go? I didn't think the damn mobs would attack them. That's absurd. I mean, just think about it. You're a raging firestorm, whatever, and you see a little deer with 42 hit points that can't possibly be a threat to you. Or you this murderous shaman that's just killed like 25 of your friends. Which one are you going to aggro on? Seriously. No, apparently you're going to aggro on the deer, because that's the real threat. Oh my god. So anyway, the next step is to get them to follow you back into base camp, but that will be a story for the next episode. But thanks for watching, and I will see you there.